Well, I want to say what America means to me, and I haven't searched real hard, and I don't know where the name America actually comes from. I've heard like America Vespucci, an Italian mariner, I believe. What I understand about him was that he had developed a training school for sailing, and looking at the history of sailing, if you go back in the Old Testament, there was definitely a shipping industry going on. Isaiah and I think Jeremiah both mention Tyrus or Tyre, which Tyre was a center of trade, merchandising, trafficking goods, and it was a shipping industry. But there was lamentations of the king of Tyre, but you go through there and you can see it. It talks all about ships, and that whole shipping industry was made possible because of the cannabis plant. Hey guys. And not just for the sails and the ropes, but caulking, and also for the everybody's sort of sackcloth cloth that they make sacks, to put goods in, to bind goods together, to carry so much of the merchandise. And in the lamentations of the king of Tyre, it was going to be destroyed. I see that at some point in our history, virtually all the global shipping had been destroyed, where there had been global shipping. Even in China, they had an expedition going out with thousands of ships. They all ended up disappearing, and that there's some shipwrecks from around the time of Christ. Seems like the shipping industry was still going on 2,000 years ago, but somewhere in there, I think that it all ended up being destroyed. Went through the Dark Ages, and it was coming back. Whether it was in the 1200s, 1400s. By the time of Columbus, it was coming back into being. And before that, there wasn't that kind of shipping going on. And then the New World here, one of the things that they really found in America was cannabis. And eventually the Indian hemp, and that meant not hemp from the country of India, but the American Indian hemp, was what the Stamp Act referred to. where they made it illegal in this nation. But to get back to what America means to me, it isn't the name. Although I like the name because I am Eric and American. It's got a good ring to it. So I'm biased about it. But aside from that, what the country means to me and the people really is and always was this independence and this not being lorded over, and that's where the continued war had been going on all along, has always been there. That is the us versus them, which is the people versus the ruling classes, the wealth and the power, those things. And America, for if nothing else, has really been an example of that pursuit of freedom, that pursuit of independence, that pursuit of doing it the way that we wanted to. And I just wanted to say that's what America means to me. It doesn't, America to me doesn't mean the United States of America. That's lines on a map. Now Michigan, I'm from Michigan, and that's what America means to me is the life that I had here. And it is one of these states that united to try to pursue that independence, and that during the time of the revolution, they write our history for us. I don't buy the stories like these outstanding men got together and decided to create an independent states. The rebellion was already going on. The people, they didn't wait till some guys who signed the Declaration of Independence sign that and then come out shooting. They were already fighting back. There was already resistance going on. And there was already division going on amongst the people. I mean, the British soldiers that were living in the colonies, when they were the colonies, they were at home in the colonies. A lot of them were probably from the colonies that were policing the people. They were their neighbors and stuff. Later on, thousands of ships of British soldiers came to fight the war. But initially, the resistance, the rebellion wasn't the Boston Tea Party. That's almost like a false flag in comparison to, that's just symbolic of all the resistance that was going on. If you look at the natural ways that we are, the powers that be, they give us our heroes. George Washington didn't have to go rile a bunch of men up. They make it sound like he had a hard time getting troops together and that. Whatever. I think there was a lot of guerrilla warfare going on, and people they didn't need to go and join the Continental Army, and they were fighting. And I'm saying it wasn't even, the revolution didn't really belong to the Continental Congress and the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution and the forming of this country. This country was forming, and that's why those men got together, and I'm really glad they did. And you know, they saw the need of putting it into the what's truly the law and order. And I thought that might interest some people to think about it like that and look at it. Our history, I don't think it's given to us the way that it really happened. And I can't say exactly how things really happened, but I can be practical about how things could have happened and throw some stuff out there. And just poking at history, I am. Alright, peace, have a good day.